Hello, this is Amanda Haight. This is my first journal entry, and it is July 17th. Just got finished writing my paper for this week. Oh, goodness, sorry. And we wrote a paper on the Venus of Welldorf, or some people know it as the woman. And then we also wrote a little bit on the woman seated between two felines. I think this is a really cool assignment. I actually got a lot, from this. I didn't know what to expect from this class, and I feel like this class really gave us information that is interesting, that we didn't know before. So that was cool. And so, but yeah. So anyways, so the woman is so tiny. It is itty bitty. I watched a video on YouTube about it, and it is so tiny. I did not expect it to be that tiny when I saw it in the book, or when I read about it. I did not expect that. So when I saw the video, I was like, oh my god, it really is. It can fit in, it can fit in the side of the palm of your hand. So I thought that was really cool. They think it's like a gift from, it's like a childbearing blessing, basically. So it helps you be able to have kids because it has big boobs and big thighs and big butts and, and all of that. So, and that's what people looked for when they were trying to have kids, because that symbolized that you can carry kids better, which is pretty cool, and I can completely understand that. I have big thighs, big butt, but I'm not a big girl. But like everyone, when I first got pregnant, older people would come up to me and be like, they're like, oh wow, you're really carrying your baby like in your hips and stuff like that. And so like it was different because I wasn't as big with my daughter, but like I carried her with my hips. So I guess it really does mean that, big hips and all that means, that you can carry your child better. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but that's understandable. And then with, with the big boobs, that I assume is better for breastfeeding. I mean, your boobs are going to be bigger after you breastfeed, so I guess it really does matter how they start off. But I guess big boobs can, be better for breastfeeding. I don't know. I had just fun. I feel like I have normal sized boobs, and my child got breastfed just fine. So whatever that means, but bigger women in certain areas can apparently carry kids more, which I guess that little idol is, good standing up, or good, I can't think of the word right now, but it's a great, thing to keep out and hope for a baby and hold and keep close and cool. That's what they use it for. The woman seated by two felines is a sculpture. It was found in Turkey, which was pretty interesting. I didn't understand when I looked at the picture, like what was going on, because apparently she had large thighs and breasts, and people are saying she was giving birth on the throne. And I did not understand that. I was like, she's giving birth on the throne. I did not see that from the sculpture whatsoever. But hey, if you want to be a mother goddess, you go for it. But I didn't understand that. I guess it's all, symbolizing women, having a woman sitting on the throne, and then having felines right next to her, which I get. It's like a power strike for women, that women are strong and can take over the world, and we can do anything. And yes, that is very true that we can. So I understood it from that aspect. I did not understand it from she's giving birth on the throne. I was like, no, this girl does not look like she's giving birth on the throne. But they were nice pieces of art to look at, and I liked learning about it. I guess I'm big about babies and kids and all of that, so I like things that have to do with the women and children. So that was really awesome to learn about. Anyways, this is my first journal entry. I hope I'm doing this right because I really don't know. But other than that, yeah. So this is the end. Thank you. Hello, this is Amanda again, and it is July 22nd. We just finished the paper on the 3 main periods. So like the Old Kingdom, the Middle Kingdom, and then the New Kingdom. So we broke those down and had to write a paper on that. With this assignment, I really thought it was interesting because I didn't really know about the pyramid, so I liked learning about it. But I'm weird. I like doing research and, all of that and looking up information that I did not know before. So that's what I found really cool about this assignment. You all know about the pyramids, but, you might not know a lot of information about them. I don't know, so let's start off. We're in the Old Kingdom, the age of the pyramids, okay? Between the 3rd and 6th dynasty, I really don't still understand the dynasties. I try to do research and look up. I don't know, I fully can't grasp the dynasty part, but that's okay. I'm thinking that it's just another time reference, so that's okay with me. I liked that in the, it was the age of the pyramids, so they built pyramids, and the most known pyramids are the Giza pyramids, or the Great Pyramids, and there's 3 of them there. And that was cool to find out all who they're for. It's for a king, and then there's 3 little ones for his queens, and then the other ones are built for his sons. So that was interesting to see. And then with the Middle Kingdom, it's called the Golden Age, and it's between the 11th and 12th dynasty, whatever that should mean. Yes, Kelsey, there's the baby. Sorry, that was my kids. Can't do this perfect, my bad. So the Golden Age was a good time to rebuild and, anyways, there was a war. I was looking up, there was a war at the end of the, Old Kingdom, and when entering into the Middle Kingdom, it was kind of a rebuilding, restructuring, kind of get to know things. I related this to the years after the Depression. So the Depression was the Old Kingdom, the Middle Kingdom was after the Depression, and then the New Kingdom was nowadays, referencing towards our age versus theirs. So that's how I kind of took it, and that's how I understood it. So basically, say after the Depression, everybody, started rebuilding and doing stuff and, building their families up. Some never recovered, some recovered really well, and all of that. So then we get, in the Middle Kingdom there, they started trading. They viewed kings as gods, and instead of shepherd of the people, because they got them out of the war, they were God, they were better people, they were more important, so they got upgraded to gods. The New Kingdom, I refer to it as what it is now. They called it back then the Imperial Age. It's between the 18th and 20th dynasty, if I'm saying that word right too. It didn't take long for them to go on a aggressive path. He started building the what is this? The I don't know how to say this word. The people, the leader, I can't say it. I'm sorry. I can type it, I can spell it out, but I cannot say it. I just can't say it right now. The leader. He kind of took over and started expanding, and became the most powerful in the East, and that's awesome. So obviously that's not like America. America, we don't have anyone taking over. America's pretty set and grounded, and we have a president, but right now we have a newer president, President Trump, and he stepped down from a big job to run a country, and no one likes him. So I feel like he's taken over. He's taken over the White House, and he's, doing his own little thing in there. And so that's what I kind of referred it to. Like I said, I just tried to make it make sense in my mind through the stages, and relaying it to America. That's just how I learned, so I don't know if that makes sense. But so I just refer the New Kingdom as having a businessman, non-politician, walking into the White House and being like, I'm gonna do this, and he's doing it all right, and he's doing a great job. So anyways, that's the end of my second video. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.